I am so glad you are here. It is Energy Work Sunday, and I am so glad to be back, you guys. I thought we'd start at the beginning because it's been a while since we've had decent internet connections here. We've had to stop all our broadcasts. So, Energy Sunday. What is Reiki? Why do I like it? Why might you want it in your life? Well, I've got a great answer for you. Reiki is just the stuff in the universe that makes us feel aligned, that makes us feel special, grounded, like we are our unique, wonderful, beautiful, amazing selves. It is the energy I feel that every religion in the world that has anything positive to say or do at all has tapped into at least at some point in its existence and definitely during its creation. Do you keep a hold of that special energy? Oh, that's tough. That's why practices like Reiki evolve. Now, Reiki evolved from was created by someone who specifically did not have a lot of overt religious ties built into the system that he developed. And this is Mikao Usui. By all means, correct my pronunciation if you need to. I have no objections and no ego about how I pronounce anything. But it evolved into this system that doesn't have any specific religious ties, which means you can overlay your own religious practices into Reiki if that makes you comfortable with it. And it taps into what you might call God, the creatrix, deity, whatever it is, the general energy of the universe, the drive to exist, the drive to be alive. All of those things are wrapped up in Reiki. And the reason I like to use Reiki is because it aligns my mind, body, and spirit in a way that not a lot of things do, frankly. My religious practice does, and that's great, and I love that. But Reiki is this very gentle, very simple way of refocusing your intent for the day. There are, for example, the 5 principles of Reiki, and I've talked about those before, and maybe I will go through them one by one again, but they involve being grateful. They involve not getting angry quite so quickly or worrying quite so much, making a habit of setting aside worries and setting aside anger so that you can focus on generating solutions that work rather than just being steamed or spinning in your own negative energy. It flips that and asks you to find solutions to things, be positive about things, honor people who came before you in your family, in your career, in your community, and know that you will be that person moving forward for someone else down the road. It asks that you not only honor those people, but that you also honor yourself and admit that you're important too. So for all those reasons, I think Reiki is a really valuable practice. It involves some symbols, it involves some language, some short words. Can you learn them all online or through books? You can, but I'm going to suggest there's something a little special about the initiation process being one-on-one with a Reiki master. There are many forms of Reiki now, so you can pick the type of Reiki you want to study, which is great. My journey began with Usui Reiki, which is the granddaddy of them all. And my lineage happens to come through the person who first brought Reiki to the United States. A lovely teacher, interesting lady. But I thought I'd show you some of the resources we have here in case you're interested in exploring more. This is just what we happen to have in stock today that I could grab off the shelf real quick. I have Llewellyn's Complete Book of Reiki. Easy workout book. It will give you all kinds of information. So this is our big one. I also have Christopher Penzak's Magic of Reiki here. We have a lot of Christopher Penzak's books. He's been here for events. He's a lovely gentleman. I would recommend any of his works as being very readable, really accessible, and they're quick reads, and they're based usually on things he's taught himself. So they're coming out of a lot of personal experience. And then the third one I've got to show you, if you just want the quickest intro possible, this is one of the quicker reads. This is from the For Beginners series from Llewellyn Publishing. It's called Reiki for Beginners. This one is by David Venels. He's written a few books for them, but this is a nice quick guide if that's what you're interested in, just a quick intro. This is a good way to go. Now I have books like the Reiki Source Book and a few other things that I view as like 201 level books rather than these three, which are more 101 level books or your beginner introductory books. And I would highly recommend those as well. But if you're just getting started, I would look through these and see which one you like the writing style of and go for it. And just go ahead and dip a toe in and see how you feel when you go to a Reiki practitioner for a session, how you feel when you use those Reiki principles in your own life on a daily basis. Well, I'm way over time. So on behalf of myself, Liz, and all the staff here at Magus Books and Herbs in Minneapolis and online at magusbooks.com, thank you so much for doing all the magic things you do, all the likes, the subscribes, the questions, the comments. It's fantastic that we see you guys here online and in the shop. Blessed be.